When I was first diagnosed, I thought it was a death sentence.
Val Nicholson is a Métis woman who is HIV positive. According to the Canadian Aboriginal AIDS Network, Aboriginal people are living with HIV and AIDS at a rate 3.6 times higher than other Canadians.
We're finding that women, especially Indigenous women across Canada, are the last ones to get on medication, and they're the first ones to die.
Nicholson is in Ottawa for Aboriginal AIDS Awareness Week. Merv Thomas is also here to screen his film titled Promising Practices in Eskasoni. The Eskasoni First Nation in Nova Scotia has struggled with HIV, AIDS and hepatitis among community members. But a unique harm reduction program is turning things around.
They knew that this could be impacting their community, so it was a preventative approach for them.
The community decided to take a collaborative approach to the problem, getting different departments and services working together. They were targeting the root problems.
What we were focusing on was the harm reduction and how they used that as a prevention tool to ensure that their people were not getting HIV or hepatitis C.
It's an approach Nicholson wishes she had taken.
It was at that time I decided that I was going to die anyway, so I shoved a needle in my arm.
Nicholson now sits as the chair of the Canadian Aboriginal AIDS Network, and she gives credit to one turning point in her life.
Finding out who I was as an Indigenous person, finding out my heritage, brought me, treating that trauma, the addiction went away.
According to the network, 12.5% of all new HIV infections in Canada are among Indigenous peoples. This despite the fact that Indigenous peoples only make up 4.9% of the Canadian population. In Ottawa, Nigel Newlove, City News.